Darrell Dusty Crawford, also known as Lone Bull in Native American Blackfoot, eagerly examines the results of his DNA test conducted by the Cellular Research Institute, CRI. This DNA test has revealed extensive insights into his heritage, but what he doesn't yet realize is that these findings will hold significance not only for him, but for all Native Americans. Crawford, a resident of Hartbutt, Montana, within the Blackfeet Indian Reservation, is about to discover that he possesses the oldest known Native American DNA, which could reshape our understanding of Native American ancestry. What stands out immediately about Crawford's DNA test results is the astonishing depth to which CRI scientists have traced his genetic history. In fact, CRI claims that they have never before reached such ancient genetic origins. This groundbreaking achievement has the potential to challenge established theories about the history of human migration into the Americas. The prevailing theory suggests that humans migrated from Siberia to Alaska during the last ice age, around 15,000 years ago. At that time, lower sea levels due to extensive ice coverage made the crossing possible. Archaeological evidence, including the discovery of ancient skeletons in Alaska's Tanana River Basin, supports this theory. These findings, including mitochondrial DNA matching that of contemporary Native Americans, indicate a connection between the ancient Alaskan inhabitants and their descendants further south in the Americas. Further confirmation comes from a 2020 study led by Germany's Max Planck Institute, which analyzed a 14,000-year-old human tooth discovered in Siberia. The genetic material extracted from the tooth closely matched the DNA found in many contemporary Native Americans, reinforcing the idea that Siberia played a vital role in the ancestry of Native American populations. While the land bridge theory is widely accepted, alternative theories exist. However, the genetic evidence, along with archaeological findings, strongly supports the migration of humans from Siberia to Alaska, ultimately giving rise to today's Native American populations. The ancient land bridge between Siberia and Alaska, now submerged underwater, served as a genetic contact zone between eastern and western populations, further emphasizing the credibility of this theory. While not without challenges, the land bridge theory remains a compelling explanation for the peopling of the Americas. Crawford's ancient DNA findings shed light on the deep roots of Native American ancestry and contribute to our evolving understanding of human history in the Americas. The origins of human presence in North America have been a subject of considerable debate. The prevailing theories suggest that humans might have initially arrived via the Bering Strait, traversing it on foot or potentially using the Kelp Highway by boat. However, there are also intriguing suggestions that they could have crossed the Atlantic via the polar ice cap. The question remains, did they arrive here 10,000 or 40,000 years ago, or were they always present, as believed by certain Native American tribes like the Navajo? In an interview with Craig Childs, author of Atlas of the Lost World, featured in National Geographic, the prevalent theory is discussed: the land bridge theory, which suggests a migration from Siberia to Alaska. However, Childs also explores claims proposing that the initial settlers arrived in the Americas by boat from Europe, offering evidence in the form of ancient Clovis weapons found on the East Coast. These weapons bear a resemblance to weaponry from Spain and southern France, bolstering the transatlantic theory. Childs delves into the beliefs of Native Americans themselves, highlighting their diverse creation stories. Some native tribes share stories of their ancestors emerging from the ground, caves, springs, or underground sources, challenging the notion of a single migration event. Instead, Childs suggests that the story of human arrival in the Americas is multifaceted, involving various groups, languages, and technologies arriving at different times and from different directions. The advent of DNA testing has played a pivotal role in unraveling these ancient mysteries. Darrell Crawford, driven by his curiosity about his ancestral heritage, underwent DNA testing through the Cellular Research Institute, CRI, encouraged by his late brother, Alvin Willie Crawford. Alvin, a firefighter and educator, had previously undergone DNA testing with Ancestry.com, but was unsatisfied with the results, prompting Darrell to turn to Curie, known for its high testing accuracy. The Curie DNA test results yielded astonishing findings, tracing Darrell Crawford's genealogy back an unprecedented 55 generations, approximately 17,000 years ago. This discovery was so remarkable that Curie raised its confidence level from the usual 90% to 99%. Crawford's DNA lineage was linked to the Pacific rather than Siberia, challenging the conventional land bridge theory. His DNA belonged to the Na haplogroup B2, rarely seen in Canada and Alaska, but prevalent along the eastern coast of North America. This Pacific connection suggests an alternative migration route, potentially crossing the ocean. Crawford's results indicated that 83% of his heritage was Native American, with an astonishing 73% coming from a single lineage. Additionally, about 10% of his DNA had European origins, while just over 5% traced back to East Asia, specifically Southern Han Chinese and Japanese. Around 2% had South Asian roots, and less than 0.25% had links to Sierra Leone in Africa. Darrell Crawford's DNA results not only shed light on his heritage, but also challenge existing theories about the peopling of the Americas. His story underscores the transformative power of genetic analysis in unraveling the mysteries of the first human inhabitants of the Americas. He encourages fellow Native Americans to explore DNA testing, acknowledging that such tests can unveil unexpected and complex truths about one's genetic ancestry. Darrell Crawford's DNA has shed light on potential alternative migration routes to the Americas. Rather than the traditional theory of Stone Age people traveling from southern France and Spain, Crawford's genetic heritage links him to Pacific origin people. This suggests they might have crossed the seas, reaching South America before migrating northward. His DNA belongs to the rare Na haplogroup B2, dating back 17,000 years, associated with major Native American clans named after a figure in Polynesian mythology symbolizing the first woman. Interestingly, this DNA element is missing in Alaska and Canada, but prevalent on the eastern coast of North America, challenging theories of an Atlantic crossing or land bridge migration. Crawford's DNA comprises 83% Native American heritage, with 73% from a single line, but also includes European 10%, East Asian 5%, South Asian 2%, and a trace from Sierra Leone, less than 0.25%. Crawford encourages Native Americans to explore DNA testing, recognizing its potential to reshape our understanding of their ancestral history, though he advises that these tests can unveil unexpected complexities, highlighting the diverse heritage of individuals. Subscribe and press the bell icon for regular updates.